So welcome to FMS Capital. Another brand new week where Trump is getting inaugurated for the presidency. Today is on 20th of January. So I'm recording this on NASDAQ. And so I'm looking for sales on NASDAQ short term. And as usual, we'll start with COT and we'll look at what has been happening and how the commercial versus non-commercial versus retailers have been for the most part on NASDAQ. Yeah, so currently this upside is COT on retailers and this is COT on non-commercials. So these are like hedges. And what I'm noticing because I'm looking for sales. So what I'm noticing, remember, for non-commercial traders, what I like to look at is them as trend following people. So they establish trends. You may find that their biggest orders are at the beginning of the trend as they go adding more longs like that. So that's the general view I look at non-commercials. And for retailers, I like to look at their sentiments. If I find them at extremes, I associate as a possible reversal coming. If I find them at these extremes, is a possible reversal coming to the upside. But nevertheless, based on COT, the recent COT of last week, on the retailer sentiments, there's nothing much that I'm seeing. Well, for the most part, when I'm looking for sales is because of what I'm looking as them have been trying to establish the commercials, the non-commercials, the hedgers, have kind of tried to establish a downtrend for the most part. But for SP 500, there's a way that they've kind of switched to the upside a little bit on their sentiments. But basically, this is because I'm looking at NASDAQ specifically. So that's why I have a sell on it. And remember, as usual, fundamentals are just fundamental sentiments that doesn't provide you market timing, because now market timing will require your valuations and your technicals, whether you're trading supply and demand or whether you're trading ICT. So for this case, because I'm trying to sell, so I'm looking because I trade ICT, a premium array that I can be using. So you will go to the chart so you can see the premium array that I'm using, which is a daily one. It's just a short-term trade. So yeah, so currently, as you can see, for the most part, if you see how this market has been, some sort of selling. So these were just non-commercial hedging. As they were dipping, they were selling. It's the same way they established a trend here when they were buying, right? So currently what I'm trying to see is a sell, just a short-term sell based on this premium array. So this is a CB that I have right here between this low and this high. So I have stretched that CB. So here is where I'm interested in. And so currently, let me remove these drawings. So if we drop to because now this is a daily CB. If we drop to our 2-hour, so this is what I have. This is what I'm looking at. Just a short-term sell, especially if I'm seeing if we will try to kind of fill this in balance. This is a BC, a fair value gap that is called a BC. So I'm trying to see if we can fill this this fair value area as our traction. Still, there could be a possibility because remember we have had a lot of gaps that haven't been filled. So we'll mark this other one for CPI. There's this other one for CPI right here. That happened last week, but hasn't gotten filled. So what I'm trying to do is trying to position myself with commercials. So basically, just a short-term one. This may force me to hold these trades to the next day. And remember, short-term trades can last between 1 to 4 days around there. But generally, this is what I'm trying to see. Just a short-term for this week on this specific pair on the indices. Could potentially fill all the way until deep, completely fill this. But yeah, remember 2025 we are doing short-term trading. And yeah, so I think that's the mover for this week. For EU and GU, as explained in the last videos, if you have been watching, remember what I explained about the commercials, non-commercials are doing. So I guess now this is the opportunity for GBP pairs to kind of gain, or rather USD kind of gets weak for some time, for a very long time. Maybe this year, the whole of this year. That's what I'm trying to look at it. But nevertheless, keep watching and keep subscribing.